What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time watching, my name is Joseph Blanco. So I haven't posted a video in a little while. We've had some bad weather down here in South Florida. We had Hurricane Ian hit the West Coast. If you haven't had the chance to donate or go help out in person, if you have the opportunity, please do so. So we got a break in the weather yesterday, so we were able to take a half trip. We headed out of Tavernier and we got some good visibility and we're able to shoot some fish. I hope you enjoy the video. Conditions are pretty good today. Wind for seas about 8 to 10 knots. See, we got lucky. Alrighty, we just got to our first spot. We're gonna jump in and take a look. Let's check it out. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back underwater. Now this was shortly after jumping in. As you can tell, there's a bunch of bait in the water. Typically these sardines are more common at this time of the year. Don't see much of them in the summer. Now this spot is about 48 feet. This is about an hour into our trip. Come up on this nice coral head and just take a dive to check it out. You see this yellow jack swim in. But as that's happening, I spot this black grouper peeking out of the rock. Now this isn't my favorite type of shot. Usually I like to get that broadside shot, but the way that fish was sitting in there, it was kind of my only option. Luckily I put a shot in him. The shaft sticks. As you can tell, he comes out and swims back in through the other side. So I try to examine the situation, give him a little tug, but I knew he wasn't going to come out on that dive. Shot a black. So this was my first retrieve dive. My buddy had just gone down to assess the situation as well. So as I'm coming down, I decide to take a look through the hole that I shot him through, not the one he went in through. So as I peek under, I see my shaft sitting there. So obviously the shaft isn't sitting in the fish anymore. I give it a little bit of a tug to see if he's still on the string. I give it a tug, but I wasn't really convinced with the shot I took. So as I come up, I look through the top and I see him sitting right there. So this gives me a better understanding of how I'm going to take this fish out. So obviously I knew I wasn't going to take it out through the hole that he swam through. So I was definitely going to have to cut some lines. So I swim back up to talk to my dive buddy and see how we're going to get this out. So as this is going on, a huge Margate swims by. My dive buddy goes down, puts a shot in the fish. Now this created more of a tangle than we already had, but my first thought was I gotta go down, brain this fish, and bring it back up to the surface. I didn't want more unwanted attention while we still had the grouper inside the rock. So I go down, I brain this fish, very nice fish, and as I'm swimming up, you see that spear gun going down. It's because I'm pulling it. I know it was a tangle, but I was just trying to get the fish up to the surface. So I got it up as much as I could, and then my dive buddy was there to do the rest. So we finished dealing with the Margate. We got that fish up to the boat, and now it's time to take the grouper out. So I come down just to reassess the situation once more. As you can see, we got lines everywhere. The shaft is no longer in the fish. I give the line a tug to see if it's still through the fish, but I couldn't really tell. So I peek over the top, see how those lionfish there. So I resulted in gonna put a second shot in the fish. I'm thinking hopefully I could turn his head a little bit with the shaft because he was wedged in there pretty nicely. But as you can tell, that wasn't working. So I reached my hand in there, try to get him out. So I ended up grabbing him by the tail and just pulling with a good amount of force, and I was able to get him out. So at this point, we still have all the lines tangled up. So I brain the fish, and then my dive buddy comes down and cuts the lines, and we were able to get that fish out of there. Alright guys, check out that black. Check out that Margate. So we shot this black and he got all rocked up, and then this one came swimming by and my dive buddy Gabby shot him. But two nice fish. It took us about half an hour to get this one out. But hey, we got dinner. Let's keep it going. So this was shortly after the black. Like I said, it was a half-day trip, so we weren't out there for that long. But my dive buddy puts a nice stone shot in that triggerfish. I'm not sure if anyone here is a fan of eating triggerfish, but we think they taste pretty good, so we took one home with us. Alright, we just got back to the house, ready to clean up the gear in the boat. Check out what we got. Nice black. Nice Margate. Gonna get these cleaned up and set up some dinner. Alrighty, that's all I got for this video. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture a cooking segment. But if you like the video and like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.